Okay, so we'll start with the what we call the global anti-pass back. We'll talk about area. Then we'll talk about alarm system, secondary access level. Secondary access level. We do know that one is available on the corporate edition also, right? But the main difference between that secondary access level and the one you know in corporate is that in global this works with any controller, right? In corporate you do need the door has to be in a KT400 controller or a KT1 controller. In global, any controller. You have interaction between controllers. What that mean? That mean I can have, for example, a reception, and they have a button at the reception, and if they have a camera, they have a monitor where they can see a car, for example, coming to a gate, right? And the gate, maybe the reception is at the third floor, the gate is at the first as ground floor. They can just press that button and unlock that gate. That means the button is on. It's actually physically wired to a controller, and the gate can be another controller. We can have a reader in a controller and swiping to that reader unlock a door in a different controller. You have an input. I think it's clear. Elevator control, right? Elevator control. We do have elevator control in any Kentech system, special edition, corporate edition, in TiVo, no problem. The main difference is that in global you have something more. You know, when you do have elevator control, the user entering the elevator, they just swipe to the reader, and the floor what they have access to come up enabled, right? Then they select the floor and they can go to the floor. Now, at some level, sometimes customers require what we call floor confirmation. That means I enter the elevator, I swipe, and I have, let's say, 5 floor enabled. I could go to any of those 5 floors. If you want to know which floor has been selected, so you will need to go to global. Of course, you need some more wiring and input, stuff like that. But with global, you will be able to do the programming, right? We don't see server, and we don't see, let's say, full redundancy. That we spoke about that already. We have the advanced schedule, right? Remember, again, advanced schedule where you have a lot of a line where you can design, you can set up different range of hour inside the same schedule. By default, you have 4, right? But when you go advanced, it switch to 20. It's also available in corporate, but for you to use that in corporate, the door has to be on the KT400, KT1. In global, again, it doesn't matter which controller, that works in all controller. If you are in global under a corporate, global gateway. Access door exception, same, it's also available in corporate, but in order for you to use that in corporate, you need KT400, KT1. In global, that works to any door. And please, we have to remember that we do need, in order for you to use global, right, you need, please, global certification. Don't forget that. Okay, those are what we can group under the global function. We'll take a look with more detail, right, because that will